Today we're going to be talking about how to get the builder's lender to give you a better deal on that interest rate. Okay, so first of all, if you guys find this content valuable, please like and subscribe, or if you hate me and just tune in to hate, dislike, anything, just like hit those buttons. Okay, if you guys have content you want, as always, please put it in the comments. I am here to help educate and empower you guys, so let me know what you want. Okay, let's work over the builder's lender on rate. Let's do it. Okay, let me tell you what's been going on for the last few years so you guys understand why I'm doing this video. So for the last few years, we've seen a huge uptick in new construction. And there's a lot of builders where they will own the mortgage company that they're recommending. So the way the pitch goes is it goes, oh yeah, just sign with us, and if you use our lender, then we'll give you $5,000 or $10,000 off your closing costs. And you're a first-time home buyer, or you haven't watched a lot of this channel and you're like, oh my God, that's so nice. That's so sweet. Oh, they care about me. No, they don't. It's a business, guys. It's a business. So here's how it works. So they'll say, we're going to give you this credit. The first thing you have to do is you have to go, okay, great. You need to get a loan summary from that lender. Okay. And you want to see what is the interest rate, how much are they charging you in points, and what is their origination fee? Because what we see far too much of is fake builder credits. Yeah, all the time, guys, all the time. So I'll see it where I'm going to use this as an example because this recently happened and I did a video on it. But, the client, they offer them 5.5%. This was on a VA loan. They were charging $5,000 in discount points. They had a $5,000 credit, and then they had other fees as well. Okay, so the actual rate, we were offering 4.75, right? No points, no lender fee. So they were charging a higher rate than the market, as well as higher discount points to eat up that credit. Okay, and they weren't just eating up that credit. Whenever a lender has an interest rate way higher than the market, they are making extra dollar bills. Seriously, like the way that we look at rates, there's a margins, right? There's margins in the rate sheet. Sometimes I'll see where if a lender is 0.5% higher, they might be making 2-3% on the deal. Like it can get crazy. That is not a lender making 3% of the purchase price on a loan. That is not normal. Realtors make big money, lenders don't. So we will see this though. We'll see because most people don't check the builder's lender. They think the builder's lender is going to do what's best for them. The builder recommended them. It's just because they want control and they want to make sure everything closes on time because only their lender can close on time. No, guys, no, you're being put in this bubble where you're being told everything's perfect and magical, and you guys need to check those sheets. Okay, so you're going to get a loan summary. You're going to look at that loan summary and you're going to have another lender check out that loan summary. If you want us to look at it, we're happy to. But what you can also do is go online, see who the lowest online lender rate is. Okay, and you're going to call that lender and you're going to say, hey, I'm in new construction, they're offering me this. What's the lowest you can get? What's the lowest you can get? Okay, and fill out an application and get them to lock you. Seriously, okay? Because here's what's going to happen. So in this case where it was at 5.5 and we were at 4.75, we had them locked, and at first they said, we can't match it, you have to go with us, okay? So you guys may do that. You may have some of that. So when you bring this lower loan estimate to the builder, right, it is your right as a consumer to shop. You're going to bring the lower loan estimate to the builder. You're going to say, can you match this? Okay. Now at that point, they're either going to say yes, or they're just going to say no. Okay. Now they may say you can't switch. Check your contract. So in the situation I was talking about before, they could totally switch, but they were trying to bully the guy into saying he had to take this higher rate, he had to take this higher fee package, and they had to go with him, which we pointed out that they were totally wrong and full of it, etc., etc. Okay, so this builder does not like to lose deals. So what they try to do is they try to bully, intimidate, say it's impossible, the other lender must be crazy, and then when you push them, that is where you get the lower rate. Yeah, it is. It's crazy to me because there's actually one builder in the country where literally they won't lock you. They'll be like, oh, we can't lock till 60 days before. They'll have another lender will end up locking you because you guys are like, this is terrifying, and then they'll come in right before closing with a sweetheart deal. okay? Because ultimately, the money they make off of that loan on the back end is more than enough that they don't have to do the higher rates and everything else. They're doing the higher rates and the higher fees to see if you guys will go for it. It's a test, right? Because most people who are buying new construction are first-time home buyers. They are not going to rate shop, but you guys are, because you guys watch this video. And the way to get that lender to lower their rate is to get another lender, right? Get another lender to lock you in at a much lower rate and fee package and bring that right over to them. Now, do I personally want to be the lender that does that all day long? Absolutely not. So like, seriously, if that's your entire goal, like, I would prefer if you didn't call me. And the reason I say that is because it takes my team, every time we're doing something like that, 2 to 3 hours, you know, and the way lenders get paid, we only get paid if we close deals. So it's like, if you guys are going to be playing that game, which I definitely think you should, I would strongly suggest, you know, call a call center. Those guys can churn out, you know, they lock stuff. They're not putting in the same level and care that we do on every deal. You know, we're fully qualifying everyone. We're ordering the appraisal. We're doing everything to the top level. But if you're just playing rate games, you don't need that. You need someone who's just going to give you the lowest loan estimate possible so you can take it to them, okay? 9 out of 10 times the builder's lender's going to match it. They're going to push back, they're going to play hard to get, but if they think you're actually going to leave, they're going to match it. Now, there are a couple lenders in the country where they actually will be like, oh, we can't, we're really sorry, and they're legit, and they mean it. Very few, but there's a couple. And if you hit a situation like that, and you're like, oh my God, Jen, I don't know what to do, now I've got this, you know, crap call center, I don't want to work with them, and I just pissed off the builder's lender, then call me. You know, I am always more than happy to help you guys, but at the same point, like, I have to take care of my team, and the way I take care of my team is working on loans that we're going to close. So, you know, if you're playing a rate game to try to get someone else to do something, you know, we are not the best people for that. You want to find the lowest, cheapest, you know, most desperate call center in the country, because that is what you want to bring to them. But yeah, like, that's what I would do if I was doing new construction and I wanted, I mean, personally, I wouldn't even screw with the builder's lender. Just some of the disasters I see, like the calls I get where people are like, they declined me a week before, I don't know what to do. And I look at the loan and I'm like, yeah, this would never close. Or, you know, we've had some where they're like, they're declining me. And I'm like, this is easy, let me do it. I wouldn't, if I was purchasing a new construction, I wouldn't use the builder's lender. I don't care what they're giving me. If they're giving me 3, 5, even 6K, I don't care. I am not going to take the risk of a house that I am specially designing and building and putting my love and heart into a lender that would not survive unless they were being hand-fed business and bribed. Right? That's the thing. The builder's lender, when they're giving you these big credits, they are bribing you to use that lender. They're incentivizing you to use that lender. Without those credits, that individual lender would not be in business. It's that simple. I mean, it's that simple. That's why you don't see builders, lenders, you know, doing huge numbers. They do the new build. They don't have repeat clients coming back to them. It's just not the way it works. So those are my suggestions as a lender who's been watching this, you know, for the last few years. You know, play the game, get the lower rate, guys. Like, I've seen some stuff where, like, so this one where they were saying, oh, we can't go lower than 5.5 no matter what. They ended up in the end giving the buyer a fat credit, an even bigger credit from the builder, just to beat us. Okay? And in this case, you know, it's a veteran. Like, of course, please, you know, do it. Like, I'm all for it. But you guys have to know that what they're offering you at first, it's not their best offer. So I hope this has been helpful. If you guys have questions or comments, or you don't want to play games and you just want to work with a lender who's going to do a killer job, close your deal on time, offer you the best they have up front, please reach out to me. I am licensed in 48 states. Thanks for watching, guys.